Hi, I'm PJ.
And this is Starfleet.
The boy cut off. I just heard Starfleet boob.
And this is Starfleet Boy.
And this is Boat Wreck. Dum 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 bam bam. All right, we didn't steal
I
that
think
from
that's
anyone.
Father actually playing that, by the way. I think he plays guitar, if I'm not mistaken.
That's cool.
Hey, Father, I see you're in the audience. Nice to have one person hanging out there.
Oh
I guess.
damn it, he's here. Oh god, he knows we ripped him off. Damn it. All right, today we're going to be doing commentary on Star Trek Discovery Season
We
1,
continue our
Episode
training.
4, The Butcher's Knife Cares Not for the Lamb's Cry. And we're going to sync it up right at the beginning. So
In
we're going to go...
2021, would they have rewritten that as the butcher's knife cares not for the bitch's cry? Okay, that was
what?
really bad. Never mind.
I didn't quite get that joke.
No one was listening. Don't worry.
It's okay. We're going to queue it up on the Paramount Plus app here.
Yes, I've got it.
And we're
Ready
going
to
to do
go?
a countdown. And if anybody wants to know the timestamp at any point, Starfleet Boy is our timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
I'm going to do a 5-second countdown. On go, we press play. Ready? 5, 4. Now this is right at the beginning, like right with the recap.
Right at yeah, we're not skipping the recap or anything this time, guys.
Yeah,
So
it's
0,
simpler this
0.
way.
If you're on CBS
Exactly.
or sorry, Paramount, it's 00.00. If you're watching a DVD, it's at 00.00. Should be perfect. Or
right.
Blu-ray. I think people watch Blu-rays now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Playing. Oh, nothing happened. Can you do it again? Shit.
Okay, yeah, I'll reset. We'll recess. what
happened? I don't know. It didn't play.
It froze.
I'm gonna refresh my stream here.
Actually,
hold on.
Maybe if you turn off your camera, it might help. Your
no,
bandwidth.
it's not that. It's like the play button didn't work. Like it just now it's. I think I just left it on the screen too long. All right, here we go. Let me now go back to 0000 on the timestamp. All right, we're ready again. PJ, count it down from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Playing. Previously on Star Trek Discovery. It took it a second to get going. God. It is our ruling that we are in the shadows. What we do in the shadows, Star Trek. I like doing commentary on the recap.
Yeah. Oh, stab! She got stabbed just then.
All right, so we're pretty we're pretty synced up. Yeah.
Oh, this is the part we complained about last time, where it was like, "What is this? A hallucination?"
Did I come up with a headcanon? My headcanon was pretty okay, I thought. A dozen Klingons. Kill didn't do anything to Ripper. At least the Klingons, these Klingons are consistently what they are. Like they're not, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm gonna make
we're in some kind of thunderstorm here? What is this?
I know, I totally got fooled.
Wow, this is some kind of vast landscape.
I admit this is a bullshit scene. As Sean might say.
No, this is a pretty cool Matrix style morphing environment on some planet somewhere, isn't it? Oh wow,
Maybe
yeah, cool.
if Adam's
Oh wait,
form Adam's
it's
form in a
it's a waste of
crystalline.
money. Oh, there we go. You could have took
It's
all that
Adam's.
special effects and used some beauty shots for of this ship. God damn it!
It's not
Oh,
that bad.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I do
Uniform
like that it takes
synthesis is
long
complete.
to do it. Like I like that it seemed like it took like a whole like 5 minutes to materialize, so that it kind of like like how in TNG it's pretty much instantaneous, and then it gets slow again in Picard, which is annoying. But um, I like that the replicator technology is like definitely in the past, if you will.
They abandoned that holographic mirror stuff in later seasons.
Yeah, it's interesting what they've abandoned. I mean, all that can make sense now in the 32nd century, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing it again. I love Tilly, early Tilly. I love Tilly later too, but I remember being very intrigued by her character and like trying to figure her out.
Yeah. Geek in reviews here. You want to give him a timestamp?
Oh yeah, hey geek in review, whose name I know but I've forgotten at this moment. So we are at, let's see here, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let me know if you need another timestamp. So, Father was the producer that fought for that sequence. It's a synthesizer. Thank you, Fathery. This is going to be the most, guys, because of who's in the audience tonight.
Oh,
Our audience is going to be
this
the
is
most
the
accurate
part you were
commentary.
talking about last time, where they're on the elevator, and
Oh
he's
yeah,
like, "I
yeah,
was
yeah.
only nice to you because I thought you were leaving."
I love this.
Yes, Father, it is a synthesizer.
Oh, there it is. Threat
Oh,
ganglia. Is it threat ganglia or is it annoyance ganglia? Like,
oh, he's genuinely fearful of her and like what she could do to the ship. He's like, "You're gonna kill Lorca for us." It's like we don't want that. You're gonna do
I like
Lorca like you did Giorgio.
that's so funny. It's true. He probably thinks she'll like do Vulcan martial arts on him or something.
Yeah.
I
Now
was excited by the scene when the show
I
first
knew it
aired.
wasn't a simulation. I mean,
You
I
knew
mean,
it
I knew it
was.
wasn't real. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, the ship wasn't shaking.
yeah, exactly. It was
There were
like,
no like explosions. I mean, there
but
were
it's okay.
explosions, but the
It's
ship was
cool. I like this part because,
we see training.
I like situations in Starfleet where they're doing simulations and they're like, "Ah, you did." Like, you know what I mean? It's like if
Well, they're drills, right? These are drills.
they're
You have to do this when you're at war or like at a heightened state of alert or whatever. So it makes
yeah,
sense.
it's like when Deanna's doing the training on the holodeck and
Oh yeah,
Riker's like he killed the ship again or something like that.
that's a really good episode. Good to remember that one. My name's Mr. Geek. It's a weekday, not a Friday night. Nice. Are you synced up with us, Geek? Let us know if you need another timestamp. Anyone in the audience, if you need a timestamp, let us know. We will give it to you. This was kind of like where I was like starting to turn towards trusting Lorca. I don't know why. He seems a little more captainy in this scene. He's still a hard ass though.
Yeah, could never decide whether he was a mirror guy or not because everybody was saying he could or could not be, and I thought he was just a tough as nails kind of captain, and he had that excuse of it's wartime, I get to do a little bit more than what a normal captain could do,
Yeah.
and he's very strict, and like some of his mirror universe qualities are actually very effective in this time.
In this time. I also enjoyed that the lights turn off when no one's um in the halls. That's a retcon I appreciate. and that they turn on automatically when you go in. It makes sense just if you're working off batteries and off of limited supply of energy that you would have conservation automated conservation like that.
Yeah. This is his menagerie.
Yeah, there's so many Easter eggs here. We should we should go look at Trek on the Tube's video or something. I did not appreciate the Batleth design, although I think it's beautiful. I didn't think that it was something that made sense to me. But again, I
Yeah,
kind of
it's like an alternate version of a batlet.
yeah. Also, it didn't seem very formidable. Oh, that's interesting. He compared it to himself. Could Ripper have been from the mirror universe, or could he bounce around in all different universes? Maybe, or she? I forget if Ripper was a if Ripper ends
Uh,
up being Ephraim.
I don't know. Um, yeah, it makes sense that Lorca would want to utilize this as a weapon
Mm-hmm. I mean,
because,
it can tear through, like yeah, like you
but
said, it can.
at the time he, assuming you thought he was a regular Starfleet captain, uh, it's kind of questionable then because you're like, this guy is not caring about the rights of this animal, and
Right.
usually a captain should be kind of noble like that. I mean, but he's like,
I
he's clearly like, I want to fucking chop a claw off and see how that works, and that's why he assigns Landry. Is it Landry
yeah.
to kind of like egg burn him on? And there was actually deleted scenes apparently from this episode
If
that
you're listening to the music,
that
I'm
show a
down.
more intimate relationship between Lorca and Landry. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, I did not know that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But I know what you're saying. There was supposed to be like a romance between them or something like that.
Not really, but like in that leading up to her, because she was so insistent on opening the taking down the force field and sedating Ripper. It seemed kind of jarring in the episode at first, but apparently, like, there's more context to that because she really, really, really wants to please Lorca. I think she may be in love with him, but I don't think they
Hmm.
explored that, or maybe they cut some things out, or it's something like that. I got to do more research on that, by the way,
I
because I'm
heard a
not
rumor
entirely
that
sure I'm telling the
I heard a
truth.
rumor that Alex Kurtzman likes to sync these up and watch them with the episode. So if you're watching that right now, Alex, Mr. Kurtzman, can we get like a traditional opening credits with like beauty shots of the Discovery for season 4? Can we please, please, please? Thank you. I like that transition from space to this
Hologram, yeah.
thing to the hologram here. And I like that there's did you notice they look emaciated? Like they
It has
took
been 6 months since your
yeah.
ship was disabled and the war began.
You're so good at that.
We are left behind in despair. Your followers are hungry. Help me guide them to nourishment.
Now you just sound like an old fuddy duddy. The So the Klingon ship has been I don't understand why no one came
Oh,
to their aid.
what would be fun to read it in funny accents. No, I'm joking.
Let's see, we have a Scotsman in the audience, so maybe we could do our best
Oh,
Scottish.
Russian's good.
It would be fitting as they were supposed to be thinly veiled
You had
Russian.
no such outrage when we ate Giorgio. I saw your smile when you picked the meat from her smooth skull. As
That's
the
the line.
Covenant perished in my arms, I
Uh,
swore to keep his
I thought
fire
I'm doing.
lit,
I thought I was supposed to do the other lines.
to resist assimilation, to lead his followers. I don't know what I'm doing now.
All right, all right.
I'm
So,
totally out
so
of my mind.
the
Go
leader
ahead.
followers, but now they slowly die of hunger on this ghost ship. No, that's such a terrible. Scottish accent. I apologize to any Scotch
Every
people. Is it Scotch or Scotch? Scots.
people
I
are
think it's Scots. I'm just checking to see if Geek and Review still here.
um you know, Laurel looks very, her face looks very bony in season 1, and I
Well, here
think,
they're bonier because they've been starving, which I
yeah,
appreciated that
exactly,
they did
yeah.
that. Yeah.
uh she looks her face looks fuller in later episodes of the season, but still in season 2 they smooth her out much more, and they make the makeup a little less,
Watching this scene
a little
now,
less
I'm like
sharp, I guess. I don't know.
watching this scene now, I'm like kind of wishing they did like an actual, not like that weird sort of scene that we got, but like an actual romantic scene. I would like to see the makeup, like just to see like aliens kissing might be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, could they have done like a romance there? But aliens might not kiss the same way we do. Maybe they don't think of it, like maybe kissing's not a thing, right?
Maybe they're all just tongue, like they stick their tongues out and like bat their tongues together.
Like Jabba. Jabba likes to lick.
Ew. Let's
That's cool.
call
I
it
didn't
Ripper.
realize that you got a skeletal view right next to it. It is what it looks like, Landry.
See, this is the part of Michael Burnham that I really like, because she's been given an assignment, and like she's so intelligent that she's figured out like this thing is inherently, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Docile.
Not only is she intelligent, but she employs like logic in a fashion or in a way that like your typical non-Vulcan would not do. And that's why she's so great at like, Spock was like that too. Remember, they kind of use Spock in that same way. And so it's really neat to get like it's neat. It's neat for a number of reasons, like as if to say that if humans and Vulcans did integrate more,
She's
like
yeah.
humans could be just as logical and just as impressive with their
Nothing in
show
its
of
biology, she says, suggests it would attack except in self defense.
right.
And this is the good part, because she's like, this creature's an unknown alien. It can only be what it is, not what you want it to be. And it's amazing how much I hate Vulcan proverbs. I hate her response that like irritates me.
I
But
loved
it,
it.
it it's Burnham doing the traditional Trek thing of like, this is a new life form. We can't jump to conclusions and like tear it apart and experiment on it unless we understand it. The first and foremost duty is that we know what it is, what its intentions are, what it's capable of, and is it a threat, or are we making it a threat unintentionally?
Right. And then that's the red flag there, is that Lorca's he's trying to weaponize this like creature that is alive and
Yeah,
possibly sapient, So
that's
yeah,
so mirror. That's so mirror of him.
that's so mirror of him. It's true. There she is. Is this her first appearance, Cornwall?
Yes,
No. Yes.
it is.
Nice.
Isn't it?
Hi, Admiral Cornwall. This is like a TOS reference, if I'm not mistaken. This mining place, the mining
Yes.
colony.
Yeah.
I like this logo for the Federation that just blipped really quickly on the screen. It's very nice. $84. Wow. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
She doesn't buy it.
I like that transition. There's no way in hell.
Yeah. I love the technobabble on Discovery because I am an amateur astrophysics nerd. Like I try to study it as much as possible, and they sprinkle in a lot of like real life terms, which is cool.
Mm.
I should say I'm a casual astrophysics nerd. In fact, I would love to run a coffee bar at NASA. I would move to Texas to do it at a or at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory even.
Yeah, the supercomputer that they're pontificating about is actually Ripper, and Michael
Yeah,
Burnham is the one who figures that out.
she
But I,
does.
I like how her figuring that out is like the start of her relationship with Stamets.
Yeah.
He starts to have a certain respect for her after that point. He still, has issues, but their relationship actually gets kind of cozy throughout the season, which I like. And by the way, we've not seen Culber yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't think we have. They haven't brushed teeth together yet.
No, no.
Get it done. Pike uses that too.
Get her done.
I still don't. So I still don't understand, PJ. Why are they stranded?
Because the ship was
But like,
um
why wouldn't the other Klingon? They all had joined Takuma. Like, why wouldn't they all left? Like, it's weird that they left the ship behind.
I don't know, maybe Core had some part in making them starve to eventually coax
Oh,
everybody
that makes.
over.
You're right. That makes sense. I see where you're going with that.
That's only my head canon.
I I appreciate what they were trying to do, but how cool would it have been if these were all humanoid Klingons? And that would have still caused an uproar, but at least it would have been like very closely tied to TOS. Like if they made them like look more, just put like very light prosthetics on them and like give them wild bouffant hairdos and stuff like that.
If
Or those
they
weird
if
Klingon
they
hairdos from
if they had the
TOS.
same design, the same aesthetics, minus like probably the batlet and some of the ship design, tweak that. But if you had these Klingons in those same costumes, look like the Klingons from Star Trek Six, which are the most subtle looking
Yeah, you said that before. That's right. Can you
Klingons.
imagine Mary Chieffo and although it would have given away Shazad Latif right away that
And
he was,
remember
that he was
remember three
insane.
years ago, I don't know, it was, I think it was probably with Fathery because I did a lot of stuff with him back when the show was out. But we used to talk about maybe the excuse for the heavy Klingon makeup was that you wouldn't recognize the actor in disguise.
It
Like,
just
you know what I mean?
yeah, I get that, but I
It was
just think
one of
that's
the
like
reasons, not the whole reason, but yeah.
that would be like a lot just to give that surprise to us. You know what I mean? But I get it. I get it. I mean, and Shazad Latif did do a
it,
good
it
job.
it works
I
to
don't
that
think I've seen the
advantage
video.
of that, the surprise, because remember everybody didn't know if that was just as Latif under the makeup, and
Yeah,
then
or
I put out a
Javed,
video that
Paul
got
Javed.
like five
Yeah.
thousand views that proved it.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Because
actually.
I got a perfect match of Vok's face at an angle that Shazad Latif's face was at, and it like I did a slow fade in between, and it was like proportion.
Oh,
The face proportions were exact.
I think this is our first jump. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that video. I remember that
Oh my
actually. That was really
goodness. This part here is the background we have here coming up.
cool.
The big sun thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our background today. They nearly jump into a sun.
And
The
I'm gonna
music's
say the
great. I like
exact, just to sync it up with the audience. I'm gonna say the exact moment, right?
go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they show that exact shot, but yeah, we're there at we're there at the sun now.
An O type star. I meant to look that up. I never did. Let me look it up now.
Poor Stamets. Okay, give me a timestamp, if Starfleet boy, if you don't mind.
Sure thing. We are at 21, 26, 27, 28, 30,
Perfe-
31,
perfection,
32. What's that?
perfection.
Nice.
And now Burnham is pointing out the Ripper's stuff, and Landry's
Okay.
about to die.
By the way, when we're synced up, I don't know if you know this, it doesn't account for drift.
That's funny because oh, I mean, you mean like in on the internet between us
The
and
audience will be synced up with me no matter what because I've been giving out the timestamps, so that's cool. But you and
yeah.
I, even though we think we're synced up, there's a drift, and if that drift increases or decreases, the time differential will change, and we'll be at different points in the but relative to
So,
like a few
so
seconds.
where exactly are you at now?
It won't matter what I say because if the drift is equalized, then you won't know 22, 25, 26, 27,
Frontal
28.
lobe is overrated. It only contains memory and emotional
Right,
expression.
that
It's
takes
completely
time to get
unnecessary.
to me what you just said, so you might,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes,
Like,
I know exactly. Yeah.
okay, cool. It
It's all good, people. It's all
is
good.
all good. We're just nerds.
A
I
couple
guess
of seconds here and there is not going to
it's
make
not
much of a
gonna be the end of
difference.
the world. An O-type star is huge. It didn't look like what we saw on the episode. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay, Star Trek Discovery.
So yeah, this is our introduction to Cobra.
Yeah. I love this conflict between Stamets and Lorca. And Anthony I really appreciate. I've already was a fan of his before, but it is really cool to have him be a part of Star Trek because I was just like I really appreciate him as an actor. I
In the
actually
lat,
even like he's so good at being this character that I know Anthony Rapp in real life is a delightful person, so it must pain him that people probably think he's a dick based on this character because he pulls it off beautifully. Like he comes across as a genuine dick at times. It's really brilliant acting. I like Geek and Review's comment, PJ.
I remember the first time I seen the Spore Drive and thought that's cool, but man, they're gonna need to get creative to write this out of canon.
This is a genius move on Lorca's part. Again, another brutal thing that kind of crosses that line. You know what I mean? But it's very effective.
It also results in the Landry motivating herself to do something very stupid.
Stupid. Yeah, it's true.
Like this is why it's so stupid because why logically it makes no sense for her to need to do this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Landry doesn't need to do this right now. She's just being an idiot. She's she's motivated.
she's channeling
She's motivated by her loyalty
by
to
the fear
Lorca.
that she just heard on the broadcast too. I think she's just like, I need to do something, right?
Yeah, but
Ooh,
her fucking with the tardigrade is literally not going to help the immediate situation, and she should know that. That's why she's not very smart, and she dies as a result.
oh
Like
wow, that's
Burnham,
brutal. I don't remember it being this brutal. Wow.
yeah, but Burnham tells her throughout this whole episode, like this is what it is, and Landry just doesn't listen to any of it. Like,
Site to site transport. Landry's really messed up. Look at this. Look at this makeup design.
but
It's really good.
Landry's
Or this
like, yeah,
prosthetic.
I'm gonna do this, and Burnham's like, I don't advise that. You're probably gonna, she's pretty much warning her, like, you're gonna die. Like, this is not good. Like, you know
And
what?
he
I
he's
took
so
back what I
manipulative.
said last time about Landry. Maybe the mirror universe Landry has an ounce of intelligence. Maybe that could be
Because
the
she
difference.
survives. Because she's still alive. She dies though too, right? She also dies. This is really nice. Sorry, audience at home. I'm gonna dim my lights. I want to see these effects a little better. So we're gonna get dark. There we go. This is
was very
Totally.
detailed.
What's that?
Very detailed. Like there was a lot of money in season one, like in the earlier episodes.
I like how he's oxygen, like not but stabilizing the atmosphere with that device. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Just in this one room, it's interesting but unnecessary. Like you just wear your thing. That's also like it bothers me when we see stuff like that, like programmable matter in before programmable matter exists. If you know what I mean.
Mm,
Like the helmet just kind of turns into like nothing,
nothing.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I call the Stargate effect. You ever see the original movie
Oh
where
yeah,
like
because that like impressed everyone. Yeah, and it's like everyone wants you. Yeah, that's a really good call out. Very nice.
that's an old effect that's meant to say that mechanically it's withdrawing, but the way it's done is not done well enough. It kind of just looks like it's disappearing. It's kind of
Right.
like what the route they're going with Peter Parker's mask, where it just like kind of fizzles on and off. It's like, okay, what the fuck is that?
Oh, PJ, my stream just buffered and froze. Shit. You're gonna have to give me your timestamps in just a second here.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. God damn it.
If you turn off your camera, it could help.
All right. Sorry, guys. Bye. Let me see.
We're at the purity of devotion. There's a little romantic encounter now between Laurel and Rook.
Oh, am I missing the scene? All right. Give
Yeah,
me your timestamp.
2842,
All right. Keep counting.
2847, 2849, 2851.
All right. We're perfectly in sync. All right. Yeah. Perfect. Thanks. That really works, audience at home. I am fortunate to have you. I like this green blue color. Shall we uncouple? That's funny.
It's such sexual tension between the ugliest things on screen.
I find them less ugly. Is that weird? Have I gotten used to them? But I did hate them. I hated the Klingons when they came out. Like I've grown fond of Laurel.
And
Like
by
I
the
can
way,
see her,
just
through the
I'm not
makeup.
ugly shaming. I'm just saying it's okay to be
Yeah,
ugly.
that's okay. We can ugly shame aliens. They're not real.
Yeah.
I'm coming back on camera. Someone texted me who's watching at home. Apparently, hello, hello, my friend, and they said we want to see you.
Oh, this is where she tricks Saru. But it's necessary. She needs to know if this creature is naturally aggressive.
Mm. She is manipulative. This is wrong. It's a bit of Lorca here.
This is
He
the
gets so mad.
but this is the emotionless Vulcan side of her, where she's like, but I thought
Yeah, it's
she's
true.
almost like thinking, I figured you would respect the fact that I would use this brilliant tactic that actually worked and proved
It's
my
true. It's
theory.
very true. That's really good. Yeah, you're making me appreciate this more, PJ.
Yeah, I've always liked Burnham, and I love Sonequa Martin Green. I can't wait to see her in Space Jam
I've
2.
liked them too, but I never
She
saw
plays
these like moments that you're pointing out. It's very cool. There's that Gorn skeleton that we talked about earlier. Another time, another stream. I love what Geek and Review just wrote, and I agree. I think it would be nice to have those things uh, altered and not stick to the same cliches. Although the Klingons do identify as a warrior race. I think many times that's a TNG thing, I guess. But no, I guess TOS kind of they do that too.
It's almost like the core nature of their society is militaristic, but that's not to say that there are plenty who are not warriors, scientists,
Right. There were
scholars.
there, I always kind of emphasize like I always think of Klingons as similar to Vikings. Like we only remember the warrior part of Viking culture and Viking society, but again, there were Viking scientists and there were Viking things
Yeah,
like that. It's just we've come to associate the word Viking with like a crazy like warrior, and that's what I think Klingons suffer from as well. Is that people have associated them as these warriors, as
it
Vikings,
it's
space
funny how
Vikings.
because they can only explore alien species in Trek so much, so essentially by default, a lot of them are stereotypes of their own people
Right.
over and over again, same uniform, same look, you know what I mean? So the fact that newer Trek is varying that, it seems, in each
This is
species, like
a nice pair up. This is like Tilly and Burnham's first pair up, like their first adventure
their
together.
first, yeah, their
Like
first little mission.
team up. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Which I really like. We see this happening a lot. After this, they become BFFs. This is a beautiful scene. I actually am very touched by this.
And you know what's kind of sad? Burnham doesn't realize at all that this is gonna really hurt Ripper. You know what I mean? She's
Right.
gung ho for it now, but then at one point in this episode, you can see her notice that, and that's exactly what the episode title is about. The butcher's knife cares not for the lamb's cry. Ripper's the lamb, and the butcher is Lorca
Mm-hmm.
or Stamets or the crew, basically, or the ship.
Yeah, that's very good. Geek and Review says Vikings are a good example. They went from conquering conquerors to making Volvos and flat pack furniture in just 1,000 years. There you That's great. Replay audience, I hope you're enjoying this commentary. We're watching this episode a lot more than we normally do. We normally are very
Am I talking
talkative.
too much though?
No, I don't know. Geek and Review, tell us if we're talking too much.
Am I? But do you think I am?
No, I'm saying we're talking less than we normally do.
I think I'm talking a lot.
You are? All right, fine.
I'm not going to talk anymore. No, I like that line. She says, "Are you at the part where she said the phaser will piss him off?"
Yeah. Red Ketchum's here. LOL.
Now, see, this is where Burnham and Stamets are. There's a mutual respect now.
Totally.
The fact that Burnham respects what he's doing and respects the science and is interested in it, and he's probably thinking, you know what? There's not a lot of people around that are as interested as her, so there's probably, you know. So in a
I
way, I
like that the
think,
tricorder is kind of similar to
yeah,
TOS.
yeah. They tried,
Yeah.
but I mean, it doesn't
There's
have
like
to be exact. You know what I
no,
mean?
it doesn't have to be exact, but I just like that it is close.
Yeah.
Like it's very good.
I don't know what the exterior of the Klingon ships. It's like a
That's a lot
little.
of marijuana.
It's
I
a little
mean,
weird.
sorry, spores.
What is this?
Oh my god, there's the food.
Provisions
Coal
from my ship.
Boar
I
brush.
provided some, and your crew fell nine behind me. The price
I
of
saw
loyalty is low for those who are starving.
Ken Mitchell
You
was
failed. You are useless, as ugly son of none. Tacoma anointed me. I am the
wow.
torchbearer. And that's for
TJ's
privilege.
doing voiceover theater. I
You
love
allowed
it.
a human to extinguish his light. Careless. The great houses Well, I can't read it that fast. He says like two things and like is a big line. Anyway,
Kenneth Mitchell, shout out to him. I love Kenneth Mitchell. He was on the Star Trek Cruise promo video live stream that they did the other day, or it wasn't live, but it was like a premiere, and there was a live chat. Um, and I just really have a lot of love for that guy. He's really cool.
I like this tactic by Laurel. She's doing this for a reason, right? Like she's not really like going against Vogue. She's playing a part, and she's probably really fucking starving.
Look at we talked about this before, but there's no way her hair could like they definitely lowered that feature. They brought it in for when she got hair. Like she
Yeah.
has this huge thing, like a feature or whatever you want to call that. Like, it's like
It's called a xenomorph haircut.
okay. It would have been amazing if she actually, like in season 2, pulled that thing off and there's hair underneath it. How cool would that have been?
Oh
That might have been
yeah.
fun. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn, that's good.
oh, there you go, Starfleet boy.
Stamets is like, I just in my pants. I gotta change my pants.
I hate Stamets' friend who came up with the solution that involves Ripper.
Well, that's what Lee. That I like the fact that eventually, it works out for Ripper, but he goes through some stuff,
Some stuff, yeah, it's
especially in the
true.
next episode.
I will check out Jericho. Thank you for the recommendation. Oh man,
See, this is the kind of captaincy that I really like, where he's like he knows exactly what to do in this situation. He like they hit the ship, and it's like, what do we do, Captain? Wait, wait, wait. He throws out the bombs, jumps, blows them up. Like, what a perfect
start
plan.
right. Oh man, my thing buffered again. Start counting real quick. Timestamp and count.
39, 39, 24, 25, 26, 29, 39, 35.
Keep going. Keep going. 35. You said.
Yeah, 39,
All right.
39, 39,
All right.
40.
I'm synced. I hate this. I'm gonna try to download it next time. Ooh. Did you get that? Are we
Does
somewhat
Paramount
synced?
Plus allow you to download the episode on your
Not on the
mobile app?
browser, I don't think.
Oh yeah,
I'll
no,
figure it out.
you can download it on a mobile app or a phone. I mean, no, like
Streaming. Well, I should get this on
a
Blu-ray.
tablet or
Yeah.
a tablet or a phone. Yeah.
I hated the early Spore Drive effect. I liked it later, but I don't like it here. They kind of refined it and made it better, I thought.
And this is more. This is a kind of Star Trekky episode where they go on a mission, they save a bunch of people. Like
It's a little Michael Bay, but yeah, I like it.
it's Michael Bay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the shots were
Yeah,
a little
yeah, I
too
know,
like
I
pretty.
know. Yeah.
I still like it though. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everyone was like relieved. We don't know any of their names, but but everyone was relieved.
Now this is the part I really like. That look she's given Ripper. Like, yeah, this is wrong.
I
She
know.
knows.
It is nice that she's focused on him. Everyone else is like patting themselves on the back.
And that's what's so sweet. That's what I love. I love women who like really love and care for animals and stuff. Like
Just humans
it's
who
a
we
real
love it.
admirable quality.
Quality, yeah. It's crazy that this guy who hates Burnham ends up being her lover. And what he does too, like
Oh God.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he had to get one of his Johnsons chopped off. Poor fucker.
yeah, it's nuts. Like what they did to him, what he went through. But he has nothing to lose. This is a great commentary on radicalization, actually, and extremism. Because
You
that's what
renounce
like.
me.
But then, what does it say about Laurel? Because she like recruited him. I wish they had gotten a little deeper into that. Like, it is weird that Laurel doesn't have an ethical problem with this. They didn't make it clear that she loved him, I don't think, enough. Like she just seems like she's manipulating him, at least in these early episodes. Maybe through our journey we'll see something that we didn't see before. The true torchbearer. You speak as if you have a way. I do. I will cut off one of your dicks and feed it to you, and you will become a human. Sorry. That was terrible. It does. Those scenes are grotesque later on. What I described was just grotesque too, by the way. Sorry, audience. Starfleet Boy will retreat now into the shadows.
Oh, poor tardigrade.
What a ripper. Do you think it's Ephraim?
I don't care about Ephraim and all that nonsense.
You don't care about Ephraim and Dot?
Hell no. It's like one of my least favorite short treks. I actually think it's like my least actual like most
I rank it
disliked.
high. I loved it. I didn't
I have
like
no idea. I can't remember. I haven't watched them in so long, but I know I didn't like it. Oh, I feel so bad for Ripper. She can't stop thinking about him.
Yeah.
In fact, in the next episode, she has like a really terrifying nightmare about it.
Look, there's the branding that's a little weird. Why does the Delta have to be on the pillow? Like strategically placed so that it appears on camera.
Father, he says he was the one who figured out Shazad
Oh, was
Latif.
that your video, Fathery? I thought it was or I don't remember. It was so long
No,
ago. It was like 4 years ago.
I did a comparison of their faces. I had two still images of one of Volk and one of Ash Tyler. I mean Shazad Latif, and I had to find two pictures of the faces at a perfect angle.
You
Like,
both came at it at the same time.
and I did the video, but yes, he didn't. He didn't. He wasn't the only one who figured it out.
We'll have to fight about this on Starfleet Boy After Dark.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I want. I don't know why you're trying to start stuff, man. No, I'm joking.
I
But
want those
yeah,
pillows actually. They look really comfortable.
I don't wouldn't like to sleep in a room like that.
Oh, Father said it's the Tardigrade trilogy. That's right. There's like 3 episodes that focus on it. Oh, another cool recommendation, Geek and Review. I'll check it out. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, this was nice. I remember she finally takes a minute to look at the message from Giorgio. I totally want to see more of Captain Giorgio, like the real Captain Giorgio. I feel like that's something they could do more of in short treks. They did it in The Brightest Star with Lieutenant Giorgio, I think she was at the time,
Oh yeah,
or Lieutenant Commander or something like that.
maybe, but she's in the bellies of the Klingons now.
Mm.
Well, no, they at this point they've probably evacuated her remains.
It's true. Oh my goodness. But she can be visited in the past. I know there's books that expand upon her story, and she meets Captain Kirk or something, or no, Captain Pike or something, that they shared adventures or something like that. Goodbye, Michael, and good luck. I wish we had the technology to leave holographic goodbye messages today.
Well, yeah.
It'd be nice. I would leave you guys all a little holographic goodbye message.
Like we'll have a little mantle like Data had of Tashiar, and we'll pull it out every now and again and play it and be like,
PJ, now that you have 1 million subscribers, I'm so proud of you. Oh, it's gonna do it again. It's gonna pause. I hate Paramount. Why is it doing this?
and it's over now anyway.
I know. No, it's not. There's still a few minutes. All right, give me some timestamp, bitch.
I'm at the credits now.
Oh, you are? Oh, that was it. That was the end. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that sucked. I'm gonna have to do something different. But that was fun to watch with you.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
good
really cool.
times.
Thank you. I hope our replay audience enjoys the commentary as much as it seemed our live audience did. Father was not too chatty. He was watching the episode and listening to us while he was watching. So that's cool.
So, guys, what did you think of our commentary?
Yeah, let
Do you
us
want
know. Give us
do
a
you
real
want
time
to talk
advice.
about anything else before we go?
I just want to say that surprisingly that episode I don't remember being too fond of it, and surprisingly I enjoyed it. I don't know if it was this commentary or the whiskey or if I'm feeling better from being sick or what, but because little things like that can affect your mood. But I really enjoyed watching it. It didn't feel. I guess now that I'm over a lot of things like the Klingons, and I don't complain about that stuff anymore. I can actually watch, so I really enjoyed it for that. So thank you very much, PJ.
And please, guys, in the chat, like if you want to tell us what you think of the episode. Um, do you have to go?
I don't have to go.
Um, because yeah. Do you want to do these like I don't know at a certain scheduled
Every night that we
time?
don't record anything else. Does this work for you guys, audience? Tell
Uh,
us what works for you guys, because maybe we could line it up with some of these guys who keep coming back to watch it with us.
I could do this again tomorrow
I can also. I'll be. I think I'll be around this time. I'll be available around this time for sure.
already.
Yeah. Can I promote what's coming up for TQIF? Do you have anything coming up for TQIF?
Um, no, because I want to probably on a Friday night do a boat wreck live instead because it's a Star Trek channel and I don't want to go off into different areas too much.
That makes
And
sense.
just
You
to
can do it on
like,
PJ's media reviews.
yeah,
We'll have Lois, sorry, Superman and Lois talk about things like that. We'll decide, but keep tuned in because every Friday we do TQIF and it's like a lineup of different fun things. So we might get a stream for PJ. We're definitely getting a stream from Text Trek. Father, is that in the can? Are you gonna publish on Friday? But Text Trek is doing something probably at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, pre-recorded kind of special. And then Starfleet Boy After Dark. I'm excited because our father's
Um, are we
Comments
gonna
kind of
do a Star
super
Trek?
slow.
Are we gonna do a Star Trek 5
Yeah, so I was gonna
reading?
so so I was gonna talk about this. So on Star Trek After Dark, we're either gonna read the entire script for Star Trek Five, or we're gonna read a scene from it. We haven't decided yet, but but I feel like if I can get enough people to do a table reading, by Friday we could do the whole thing, improvised. It'll be fun. So I'm gonna try to get that together. And that
And
was
not and not at the end, like
no. If we get the whole, if
start
we get
off
a
with it.
crew, if we get a crew together, by Friday, it's gonna be a full reading.
Like that'll be the whole thing.
That'll be the whole show. We can drink as we go along. It'll be fun, or whatever.
That could be really cool.
I think
Like,
it's gonna be really cool. I got to see if I can get enough folks together because sometimes it's okay if we double up on parts and stuff like that. But I don't want it to just be the three of us. That's a lot of that's a lot for the three of us to do. I think so. Maybe like one or two more people in the mix, right?
hey,
Like maybe Shaka. We could get Shaka maybe or Ruben on there. So we'll see. Or
I have a,
or son of
I have
Dennis
a, I have a weird idea.
and Kevin Klein.
We got to see if we can find the script first because
Oh yeah.
sometimes. Hold on, I'll just see if I can find it.
Look at this. We're doing prep. We're doing a live preparation for our TQIF celebrations. It's funny. Father,
Okay.
are you in sync? Wait, so you're saying oh, this episode is the second episode in the Tardigrade trilogy. You will only be off a few seconds. Landry thinks the knockout gas knocked it out. She said she thinks it is sedated when she enters the tardigrade brig. Oh, okay. But that seems like such an old comment. Did it just publish now? That's so weird.
Okay.
Father's way out of sync.
I found it. Right. Okay. I'll just
Oh,
send
you
you
did
the
find
link.
it.
So
Oh,
just
alright.
you have it. Just
Alright, cool.
bear with me for a second.
All right.
I want to keep this going for just a few more minutes.
Send it to me in Twitter messages
No,
if you
no,
can.
it's in the private chat
Oh, it is. Damn.
because
We're gonna do something. What are we gonna do?
we're gonna do one little scene, and all you have to
Okay.
do is look up the word half, and it's the third one down, and it's the one where he says, "I have a half brother." Can we do that one?
Hold on. Let's see. So I looked up the word half. So I got that's Scotty, right?
No, the third one down. It's in the break scene.
Oh,
It's
okay.
where
Hold on.
Spock says he has a half brother.
Oh, let me see. That's a different
Or you,
half. Okay.
or you could do a half hyphen brother.
Oh, I
You'll
see
see.
it. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. So, what am I doing though? Starting from who am I?
Okay. just as a little practice, just for fun, if you want.
All right. All right. I do.
But before we go,
Okay. I'm gonna turn. No, I'm not gonna turn off my cam. We'll keep doing this. We still have some folks watching, right?
oh yeah, I think they're gonna like this.
All right. So who am I?
Am
Who
I
am
loud enough? Am I too
Yeah,
low?
I think so. You're loud enough. How am I?
Be good. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Um. Do you want to be two characters or one? Because one of us has to be one and one of us has to be two.
You tell me. You're the director in this scene, so you
Okay,
tell me.
I'll be Kirk and McCoy, and you
And
be
I'll be
Spock.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, just everybody, this is the break scene.
And we're gonna start with Kirk saying, "Damn it, God damn it, Spock!" Right?
Yeah. Damn it! God damn it, Spock!
Captain, what I have done.
What have you? What you have done is betray every man of the ship.
Worse, I've betrayed you. I do not expect you to forgive me.
Forgive you. I'd knock you on your goddamn ass.
If you think that will help,
You want me to hold him, Jim? You stay out of this. Why, Spock? Why? All you had to do was pull the trigger.
if I had pulled the trigger, Cybok would be dead.
I ordered you to defend your ship.
You ordered me to kill my brother.
The man may be a fellow Vulcan, but that doesn't...
You do not understand me, Captain. Cybok also is a son of Sarek.
He's your brother? You made that up.
I did not.
You did too. Cybok couldn't possibly be your brother because I happen to know for a fact that you don't have a brother.
Technically, you are correct. I do not have a brother.
You see?
I have a half brother.
I've got to sit down. Let me get this straight. You and Cybok have the same father but different mothers?
Exactly. This is correct. Cybok's mother was a Vulcan princess. After her death, Cybok and I were raised as brothers.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
I was not prepared to discuss matters of a personal nature. For that, I am sorry.
Oh, that makes everything all right. I'm sorry.
That's you.
Stop it, Jim. Spock could no more kill his own brother than he can kill you. If you want to punish him for what he's done, why don't you throw him in the brig? Right. Besides, we've got bigger problems to deal with. Like, how the hell do we get out of here? One thing I'll say, Spock, you never cease to amaze me.
Nor I myself, Doctor.
That was pretty good. God damn. Wasn't it?
That was pretty good. We were good.
Well,
I don't know. Were we good?
Wasn't that fantastic? All right. Thanks, everybody, in the chat for joining
Father
us.
says I just figured out I was watching you all on delay. Anyways, that was fun, PJ. So possibly I'm very motivated. I think we're gonna do a full reading of a table reading of the entire Star Trek V script on Friday. So that's what.
By the way, I have a little critique about your performance. It was pretty damn good, and the way you're responding as Spock is just like how he would. And what did you think of my energy as Kirk and McCoy?
It was good. That's why I was really vibing about it. I was really vibing off of it, I should say.
Father, he says, I'll give y'all a 4.7 out of 10. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Father. Father, this is what... Father, so get ready, because this is what we're doing on Friday. So I'll look at the character list and we'll go from there. But who would want to play Cybok? I think Son of Dennis could be a good Cybok if we can get him on the thing, or maybe Shaka. If we can get Shaka on, maybe he'll be a good Cybok.
Yeah, that would be a bit of an undertaking. Yeah, we should try that out.
Yeah.
If not like this week,
it'll definitely be next week. But we'll do some more readings because there's other scenes that are great from Star Trek 5 has a lot of great scenes that we can do. So
I love the scene where I almost want to do it with you now, but we won't. Where Scotty comes onto the bridge, and like Scotty's giving his log, and he's like, "The ship's so bloody falling apart," and then he goes onto the bridge, and Uhura's there with his lunch, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, Lassie," and all this shit. But yeah, I love that stuff. Actually, you know what? I have a growing, even to this day, my appreciation for Star Trek V grows.
I know. I kind of want to go watch it right now, which is really funny. That's like I'm hyped for it right now. It's true. I agree with you on that one. I used to whenever people ask for rankings, I used to put Star Trek V at the bottom. I haven't done a ranking in a while, but maybe I'll put something together and we'll see. But it's no longer at the bottom. I can say that.
Awesome. All right, thanks everybody for watching, and
thank you, PJ,
Starfleet
for hosting it. It was really
no
fun.
problem. It's great to have you here. We have great we have great chemistry online.
We do, and offline. Just so people know, it's real.
Until next time, folks. Live long and prosper.